Hi everyone, I'm just cleaning my glasses. Anyhow, how you all doing? Oh wow. So, okay, I'm working on my pudding box uh, journal. So, just a bit of an update there. I had found my Tim Holtz people, and that's what I did. And what I did was I went around them with the Stabilo all, my black Stabilo all, just to bring them out a little bit, create a bit of a shadow and around because you couldn't really make out the sign here, so I defined it a little bit. I have a white stabilo, so you guys can see that. Just to bring the sign out a little bit. There you go. Okay, now I forget which order this goes in. I'll have to go back and check and see later. Okay, update on my experiment with crackle medium on top of glossy accents. Now, what I did was after the glossy accents have dried, I added crackle medium, and I waited for the crackle medium to dry, and it created some tiny, tiny, tiny little cracks. I guess because it's a small area. Anyhow, so then I did was I put some I tried some bronze paint over the top of it, and then I wiped it off just to bring out the cracks a little bit more, but didn't really come out. So then I decided to use, I went back and forth between um, bronze, the deep bronze metallic, and the Venetian gold. Okay, so I stuck with the Venetian gold, and then what I did was I added more Venetian gold to it, and I wiped it back. Anyhow, and like I said, the cracks are so tiny. They're very, very fine. You can't really see them on camera, but I see them when I look at it. But then what I did was after all that dried, I think I did another coat of the crackle medium. I let it dry, and then I added more Venetian paint. So like I said, it's an experiment. Then after that dried, I covered it with the Mod Podge, the Mod, the Mod Podge Dimensional Magic, which is it's the same thing as using glossy accents. And after it dried, I'm looking at it and I could see, wow, it's like a 3D effect. And what I mean by that is that you can see the layers underneath. But like I said, it's hard to see on camera. But I could see there's like, oh God, I don't think you guys could see. It's like, there's like, you can see the different layers. So you can see a layer of gold underneath, and then it's like a dimensional, uh, and then with the Mod Podge on top, dimensional. Just gave it, you could see like different layers underneath. But anyhow, and also it's not brittle. It's very pliable. It's like usually with using the glossy accents and the dimensional magic, it it would crack, but I guess because of the crackle medium, it's made it very pliable. Anyhow, okay, so enough of that before I do damage it. It's just too bad there's bubbles there, but I am going to use it for the front of my second signature, I think. So that is that. Now, what I want to do today is I want to do another page, and what I want to do is I want to do like something like this. It's about, where did it go? What's this one? Okay, so what I want to do is something like this. So that'll be, hang on. So it'll be flipped like this on one page and on the other page. So that'll be the center. It'll be like this. So be like this. Then on the other side it'll be like this. So that's what I have in mind. I just gotta make sure. I just have to make sure that there's enough room so it's not going to interfere with the center of the page. It's like, it's got like an 1/8 of an inch room here on this side. I don't know if it's going to be enough. I just want to create another seam. Straighten it out. Where is it? The phone folder. I hope this is okay now. Oh, that's too much. Jeez, there's no happy medium, eh? There. That's what I want right there. Trying to burnish it down. Okay. That's better. Anyhow. Okay, so what I want to do is, a long time ago, I was at Michael's. I just want to erase some of the pencil marks. That's not pencil. Anyhow. Okay. On a liquidation at the end of one aisle, in a liquidation, I found this. Now I forget who these are made by, what company this was from, but it was a package and it had a roll of these. It's vellum, I guess. Yeah, it's vellum. Look at that, gorgeous. And that was in the package, and some of these. These are photos of different areas of different things. Like this is looks like a oh my god, where there's rides and everything, a theme park. There's a Ferris wheel. I can see a couple of Ferris wheels in that. And this one is like a church on top of a a mountain, on a mountain site. And these are like buildings and that. So what I want to do is, I'm going to add them on here. Now, because they're black and white, I'm going to have to just put it on the white background so they'll show up. Okay. And what I also want to do is along the edges, because it's not wide enough, I'm going to add, I have this, it's a brass template that I bought a long time ago. I think from Michael's also. I got it on liquidation. Anyhow, so, and it's I'm just going to use the edges of it here to make it look like it's a film. Anyhow, so enough said. Let's just do it. And it also came in the package with this bling, a roll of this bling, which I'm not going to use on here. So I'm just going to put this back in here. I'm just going to put this back here. And this back in here. So I do it like that. I'm going to have to do it individual. I'm going to have to cut them individual. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I need 6. And they're adhesive. They're sticky back. I don't know how sticky it is going to be because I've been pulling it off and on. Yeah, so 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put the rest of these away. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to have to cut them individual. Because of the folds. Just want to make sure. I want to center it. I want to make sure that I've centered it. Let me see. Okay, I think that's okay. Where's my ruler? That's like 3/8. Okay, that's good. Maybe what I should do is add a bit of glue, because this one I've been taking off and on, like I said. They're not going to see it. This is just clear tacky glue. I'm just doing it along the edges. Making sure. Three-eighths of an inch. Come on. Okay. I gotta be careful because of the fold lines. Trim this a little bit. I don't want it to interfere with the folds. That's a little bit. That's a little bit. I think that's okay. Now I'm not adding glue to this one because it should stick. Now, just trying to make sure. I have to get it on straight, right? boy, it's coming off. Okay. I'm destroying this one. It keeps coming off every time I take it off. Okay, I'm just going to put another one. I just got to be careful what I'm doing now. Trimming it. It's a bit crooked, of course. That's me. I cannot cut straight. Maybe I should just draw a line, eh? Easier. I think that's okay. Trying to get the backing off. Stay still. Fighting. This is making sure it's all even. Which it isn't. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut. I'm going to draw a line. Let's see. 3/8 of an inch. So, there. Just going to make a mark. Make a mark. It's okay if it's black because I'm going to color the sides anyhow. This is just so I can get a straight line. Oh boy. I just want to try to get it as even as possible. Okay. Now, okay, that's good. That's better. Just making sure that I'm not going to be covering, like I said, the fold lines. Okay, so yesterday we got a bit of snow. I think we got a bit more than we thought that we were supposed to get. Anyhow, gotta be careful taking this off. The photograph is coming off. It's coming off with the backing, which is not good. Anyhow, as I was saying, it was warm out yesterday, so what I did was I went out and I cleaned my car. And because the city had gone by with a plow, so there was some buildup of snow on like the driver's side. Anyhow, um, I don't know, it's because these are old now. Okay, just a little bit came off. That's okay. Anyhow, so I just used my boots to stamp around the stamps to stomp some of the snow down. So it wouldn't, so I could get in my car without, having the snow. Anyhow, so that's what I did. Then I watched the weather report last night, and they said that we're supposed to get some rain during the night. So I figured, okay, it'll melt some of the snow, right? Uh, they also said the temperature was going to drop. So I figured last night I went out and I took my shovel to shovel some snow, to shovel some of the snow from my car. From, like I said, the city had gone by another time. So I figured I'll go out and I'll shovel some of the snow away from my car. Because if the temperature drops, that means it's going to get hard. The snow is going to get hard, especially if the rain, and it'll make it, I won't be able to shovel it. And it'll be hard to get my car out of there, out of the parking area on the street. So what I did was I went out last night after I heard that, and with my shovel, and of course it was raining. It had already started to rain, so the snow was heavy. So at one point, as I was shoveling, and thank goodness, I was shoveling like on the side where the sidewalk is and my car, because the little jitney, little sidewalk plow went by, and it built up along the edge underneath my car and the wheels. So I'm trying to clear that out. And what happened was, uh, one boot got stuck in the snow, and I fell. And thank goodness I fell like on the sidewalk side, because as I fell, a car was going by. So I would have been on the road and he would have hit me. So yeah, you see that? Anyhow. And I thought to myself, oh boy, here I am down on the sidewalk. And I brought myself up on my knees. And you see, the thing is, just trying to get the backing off this one. Thing is, when you get old, it's harder to get down off the ground. It's harder to get up off the ground than when you're younger, right? So anytime, like in the house, if I'm going to do something and I have to get on my hands and knees, I always make sure that there's something near me, like a chair, so I can boost myself up, back up. Anyhow, so I'm there, and I'm thinking, and I started laughing, which doesn't help, because I thought, oh my God, if somebody walks by, they're going to wonder, what the hell are you doing on your hands and your knees? Are you praying? Yeah, I would tell them, yeah, I'm praying that I'd be able to get up from this position. But anyhow, so thank goodness I had my shovel with me, because I used that, the blade of the shovel and the handle, to boost me up, help boost me up off the sidewalk. So anyhow, now if I didn't have my shovel, I would have had to literally crawl on my hands and my knees to my staircase, which was about 10 feet away, so I could have something to grab onto, like the railing and the stairs, to boost myself up. Anyhow, so by the time I got in the house, I'm already pain starting to set in my, because I have, doesn't help, I have arthritis in my knees, I have arthritis in my shoulders, I have arthritis in my back and my neck, and in my right ankle. Anyhow, so that's why it makes it so much harder to get up. So already pain is starting to set in my knees and my legs. So I come in, I get changed, and I went on my computer for a little while. And oh my gosh, the pain started to get worse. Make sure this is the right way. Anyhow, pain started to get a lot worse. And so what I did was before bed, I took an Advil. I got up this morning, I was feeling really good. Anyhow, all it was supposed to do last night was rain, right? When I looked outside this morning, it's snowing. And my car's covered again. Oh, I have to go back out there. So I went back out after it stopped snowing. And I cleaned off my car. And like I said, because the plow had gone by again, as the snow was still soft, I stomped around a little bit around the snow. Just so it doesn't build up against my car door so I could get in. Anyhow, I went out for a couple of things. And I got home. Okay, that's good. Anyhow, so when I got home, of course, Stray's all happy. Mommy's home. So he's greeting me and everything. Anyhow, I picked him up to give him some love. And then he went to and I put him, he jumped off of me and went on his chair in front of the window and look, scratched me. Look at that. And it scratched me and I bruised really easy. And so that's what happened. So I knew I had to cut his claws, his nails. So that's what I did. I cut his nails. And sometimes he's okay with me doing it. And other times not so okay. So he started to, I got most of them, I had 4 left to do. Like the dew claw is always the hardest one to get to, and I couldn't do the two dew claws. And there was the last 2 nails on his right foot, claws on his right foot, I was trying to do, and he started to bite. So I had to cover him up with a blanket so I could at least get those 2 claws done. And then, yeah, so that's what I did. The dew claws I haven't done. I'm going to let them, not, I don't want to give them a rest from being tortured. And I have to cut another one. I gotta cut the church. And yeah, so that's it. That's what happened. How's the weather around where you guys are? Anyhow, it's supposed to, the temperature's starting to drop today, and it's supposed to be really cold tomorrow. But then it's really supposed to warm up for Friday and the weekend, and we're supposed to get rain on Monday, so let's see. Anyhow, so that's what happened. But I figured I'd be more sore today than a lot more pain today, but I'm not. My goodness. Okay, so let's see. The backing off of this. Okay, done. Oh, Jesus, crooked. It's crooked because I cut it crooked. That's okay. Anyhow, it's okay. I'm not worried about it. There you go. Friday. Friday, my oldest grandson is going to be turning 18. I can't believe they grow up too fast. Oh, wow, 18 years old, imagine. Already. Yeah. So I'm going to be going over, somebody's going to pick me up and I'm going to be going over there to celebrate his birthday. Okay, now. That's good. Now, I'm going to do, close the glue. So I want to add this. I have to use black soot. Okay. Archival ink, and I hope this works. Okay. Need to stay down. It's working so far. Should I move it? Let's see. That. Okay, I should be doing that on a piece of paper. Yeah, it's okay. Come on, stop sliding. smudging a little bit. That's all right. Should I go in the center? Maybe. Okay. The other side now. Just clean this up here. Okay. Can't wait till the winter is over. Oh my gosh. Can't wait. Let's see. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. February seems to be a stall. It's taking so long. Is it because it's a leap year this year? One more day? Anyhow. Okay. I should have put it closer to the, but it's all right. It's not even like the other side, but you know what? That's okay. Nothing's perfect anyhow. Should I do some in between? Or shall I leave it? I think I'm gonna do it in between the I'm gonna do it in between the photos. I think. Hang on. That's okay. Jeez. Everything is slippery. Come on. Stay still. Oh gosh, come on. Stop giving me a hard time. That's okay. Next. I'm liking the way it's turning out so far. Don't move. It would have been easier if I just took a black pen and just did it like that. Keeps moving. It's okay. Everything is slippery, that's why. Don't move. There. Okay. One more time, I think. There. It's a little bit on this end. And I don't know if I could get it on this end. Because it's on the photo. No. Okay. I think that's it. Just gonna clean this. Okay. I think that's okay. even though some of it's smudged. Now, where's the center? This is the center. Oh, I use tacky glue. I'm going to glue down one of the sides. This side. Just want to make sure I get the edges. Clean my hands a little bit. Center. Make sure it's on straight and not crooked. Which it is crooked. That's good. Okay. That's good. Right. Good, I got it on the right way. Just like, oh. Okay, that's good. Now, now I have to hold it down. Try something here. I'm not gonna know until I get it sewn in. Not interfering. Okay, that's good. Now to hold it down, what I would do is I would put like I can't put a brat on this side, just to hold the pages down. Because I have something on the back here. But on this one, I could get away with doing a little something just to hold the page down. So, let me see. I hate that glue. Okay. What I'm gonna do is, this is the illusions. Look at that. There's some arrows in here. Arrow stickers. Too big. That's too big. So what I want to do is, want something that's already colored. Oh, see what else I got. Just looking for something. Here, the smaller arrows. I knew there was some. Think. What color? Okay, here's the blue. I need to put it on a piece of cardstock. Jeez. Just cut around it. Just going around it with some black soot to cover up the white of the cardstock. I hope this is going to work. know if it's strong enough. I should put, yeah, double it up. Maybe I should do with this. Put a piece of cardboard. Piece of packaging, maybe. Just looking. I have so much junk. Needs to be thicker. The arrow needs to be a bit thicker. Actually, you know what? This is a little thicker. Put that on there. Jeez. I don't know why it is, but when I get on camera, I don't know. Usually I don't struggle so much with doing something like this. Off camera it usually goes more smoothly, but anyhow. Okay, now. I have to go here. So I need to make a hole. So I can put a little brad in. I've got these tiny brads. have to make a hole. Gonna have to be a tiny hole. What can I use? A needle, maybe. Okay, okay, it's gone through. Big enough for this? Is it big enough? Yeah. Okay. I just have to figure out where to put it. Take it up there. Okay. Let me see. It's it's a little bit, the stem of it, I'm gonna cut it a little shorter. Where's my Tim Holtz scissors? Here. Just gonna cut it a little bit. There. More or less holds it down a bit. Okay. Now, I'm going to cover this with just a piece of masking tape. Don't need such a big piece. It's okay. I'll be putting something on there to cover it. For this side, like I said, I can't use a brad because I have a pocket here. So I'll have to come up with something else. That's not strong enough. That's okay. I have to come up with something else for this side. Just to hold it down. Use paper clip. I could use a paper clip, I think. Let's see what I have. Hang on. Oops, sorry. Did I bang you? Where's my paper clips? Okay. Let me see. Need something that'll be long enough. Got a bird paper clip. Okay. I have an arrow. I just gotta make sure that it goes. It's okay if it covers that. That's good. Okay, done. This case is never closed properly. Okay. There. Ah. That's okay. Alright. So, yeah, to figure out where that goes. See. This will go here. This will go in the center. Okay. So, okay, that's good enough. Now for this one, I have to just put just a bead of glue here, just to make a tuck spot. Wait a minute. I want to do something here. just don't want it to be white. Should put something there. Hang on. I know. Paper that I bought yesterday. Which one? I like this. That's what I'm going to use is this. This is okay. I'm going to cut it just so it goes on the inside a little bit. So I'm going to cut it. I'm going to make it, let me see. Let's just do it 4 inches. 4 inches by 3, 3 by 4. I gotta make some room for my cutting board. Oops. for my trimmer. So make sure it goes this way. That's more. Please, I want to make sure I'm cutting. I'm going to cut it the right way. 3. 3 this way. Jeez. By 4, right? It's so crazy. It's okay if it goes a little bit more. That's it. I'm just going to glue this down. Okay. Using a tacky glue. It's fast dry. I could use score tape on this, but just want to make sure it stays. At least I have some wiggle room with the glue. Making sure I get it right onto the edges. So I make sure it's the right way up. I make sure it's going on straight. Okay. Bit of a white edge here, but it's okay. I'm gonna put just to cover this up now. It's a bit of glue there. A little bit of glue here. A bit of glue here. And just a little bit of glue here. I gotta clean this. There. Now, what I'm gonna do is the gold. I just want to go on there on the edge. Let's take some gold paint. This is Venetian gold. Just with my finger. Gonna go on the edge. Just a little bit too much. And of course I got some in the middle. Just to clean that up a bit before it dries. It's shiny, so it's hard to see. Because I just got a bit of gold paint there. Yeah, that's okay. I like that. Except I screwed it up a little bit here. That's okay. Boo-boos happen. It's hard to tell because it's really shiny. I shouldn't have done that. Now I'm gonna have to fix it. Should have done that. See what I did? Hey, I shouldn't have waited. I'm gonna have to fix it. How am I gonna fix it? I'll show you. That's how. Not going to be able to really tell that I've done this. This one, I be double sure. Quick fix. Right. That's how you fix something sometimes. As long as you got the same pattern. There. Now, you can't even tell. See? I don't think you could tell. Can you tell? That I fixed it? Just by adding another piece in there. Okay. I like that gold around the edge. I'll add some gold around the edge on this side also. Trying to be a little bit more careful, right? The gold, the gold with the blue, it's gorgeous together. That's it. I like that. Okay. I thought of that. I wish I thought of that to do it along. I like to do it along here also. Without without getting any more paint on the pattern. I think I could do it. No, forget it. Never mind. I'm not doing that. Anyhow, that's it. Anyhow, okay. I think that's about it for today, guys. Fix the boo-boo. This way. Fix the boo-boo. Anyhow, can't tell what I've done. Anyhow. Bit more gold on this side. That's okay. I'm not wetting it. Anyhow, okay. I think that's all right. I'll have to go and clean up my table a bit. So I could come back and craft and do something else. I think I'm going to start making some embellishments to fill this up. That's it. I like how that turned out. And then this side. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so one signature is almost done. It's getting a little chunky. That's okay. Okay. So that's it, guys. And just a reminder now, on my last video that I did on this, I mentioned something about a birthday challenge for you to leave a comment on the other video. Now, my last video I did was working on here. I think it was part 7. Part 7. To leave a comment on that video if you would be interested in participating in my birthday challenge. Now, my birthday is March 15th, and if I get enough comments on that video that you would be interested in participating, then on March 1st, I will announce whether or not I will host a birthday challenge. Now, if I get enough, yes. If I get enough interest, then yes, you have to put on that video a comment that yes, I would like to participate in a birthday challenge. If I get enough interest, yes, and on March 1st, I will announce what you need to do to participate. I'll be choosing a winner At some point, I will give more details, and I will send a small package of goodies, okay, as a prize. So please, if you want to, if you would like to do this, get involved and participate in my birthday challenge. So like I said, you have to go to part 7 of this Pudding Box Journal, part 7, and leave a comment below that video. Anyhow, so far, only one person made a comment, and I'm not sure if they want to participate or not, but anyhow. That's it then, guys. I hope the weather gets better, nice and warm. Some of the snow melts over the weekend, and I'll see you another time. Ciao.